In 2021, this YouTube channel, which is currently at 1.6 million subscribers, made $178,000 in AdSense revenue, as compared to $32,000 just 2 years ago in 2019, and only $500 5 years ago in 2016. And I guess the point of making this video is to say, for anyone aspiring to build a YouTube channel in 2022, it's absolutely possible to grow exponentially just like we have, if you have the right game plan and some long-term consistent execution of that game plan. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 key factors that led me to grow this channel and AdSense revenue to where it's at today. And if applied, you could do the same with your channel. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, then maybe 2022 is the year for you to start. I highly recommend anyone who makes video productions to do so, because not only did we make 178 grand in AdSense this year, we also made about 200 grand in sponsorship deals and about 90 grand in affiliate marketing, and over $4 million in online course sales. So the point is, running a successful YouTube channel can be a very profitable venture if you have a little bit of knowledge on how to do it well. And that's why I just wrapped up building a 35 video mini course called YouTuber Pro. Yes, another mini course, this time teaching my insights and secrets for how I built this YouTube channel from the ground up. So if you enjoy watching this video and you want to grow your channel faster, then make sure to check that out in the description. Also, it is included in a premier membership of our main course, Full-Time Filmmaker. But okay, let's now dive into my 6 key factors that have allowed me to exponentially scale my YouTube AdSense. Key number 1, that seems like a no-brainer, but something that I didn't do for the first 20 videos or so, that has ended up costing me tens of thousands of dollars worth of potential AdSense, is don't use copyrighted content. This is one of the biggest beginner mistakes and beginner videographer mistakes in general, is that we all start out using copyrighted music. Now, even though YouTube often allows you to keep your video up, even if it has copyrighted material, you can't monetize it. And when you're starting out, this may not seem like a big deal because, hey, my videos only get a few hundred views anyway, so I'm not going to be making that much. But going back to 2016, the year I intentionally started trying to build my channel, my first viral video, the iPhone versus Red, that now has 1.1 million views, has a copyrighted song in it, so I couldn't monetize it. And a similar video on our channel, the iPhone versus R5 versus Red, with a similar amount of views, has made us $4,400 so far. So that's about the amount that I missed out on by not using copyright-free music. And there's dozens of my early videos like that as well. So that's one of the biggest reasons why in 2016, I only made $500 from AdSense. Even though I had some big videos, you gotta be smart about only using your own visual material and making sure that you're using licensed music, because it may just be worth tens of thousands of dollars over the long run. Moving on now to key factor number 2 is the total number of video uploads. On my channel, I've uploaded about 170 public videos now, and with each video I upload, the compiling effect of having more and more videos each earning money at the same time equates to an ever-growing sum of money. In essence, the more videos I upload, the more streams of revenue I have coming in, assuming each of those videos continues to get views over time. Now, some videos will obviously average higher amounts of daily views than others, and over time, most videos will slowly decline in the amount of daily views they receive. But even one of my worst performing tutorials that was uploaded over 4 years ago still brings in 20,000 views a year, or about $200 a year. So even if all 170 of my videos slowed down to as low as my worst one, 170 times 200 is about $34,000 a year indefinitely. But our better performing videos, even a year after being released, are still getting about 2,000 views a day, which is about $3,500 a year. So if all 170 of my videos would average that kind of ongoing viewership, then I'd be making over $500,000 a year in ongoing revenue. So there's power in the compounding effect of just having more content out there on the internet. But moving on to factor number 3 is one of the biggest debates and biggest questions I get asked surrounding growth on YouTube, and that is, how often should you post YouTube videos? Some say you should post once a week, some say every day is the best thing to do, and some only post once a month. So which is it? Well, in the year of 2016, I only uploaded 9 videos, so less than 1 a month. And then about doubled that in 2017 and 2018 to about 16 uploads a year. But even in that time when I was only uploading about 1.5 times a month, my channel was still growing pretty fast at about 500 subscribers a day. But then fast forward to 2021, we posted 43 videos last year, so almost 1 a week. So we've definitely ramped up the frequency, but making more videos won't do you any good if you trade quality for quantity. So my answer to how often you should post is post as frequently as you can create quality content. And I'm not just talking about the high production value with nice cameras and good audio, though so that also helps. But I'm talking about highly engaging, shareable content, topics that are actually relevant to a wide audience. But moving on to factor number 4 to growing your AdSense is to add in-video ad breaks, like the one you're about to watch right now. Now, I know those are annoying for some of you, but the reality is those make a huge difference in how much money us YouTube creators can make from our efforts in creating and giving you free content. And the single biggest reason why my ad revenue jumped from $32,000 in 2019 to $147,000 the next year in 2020, a 5x increase, is because in 2019, the only monetization I was doing on my videos was the ad that popped up before my video started. But then YouTube started allowing any video over 8 minutes long to have mid-roll ads. So we went through all of our videos that were over 8 minutes long and added in 2 or 3 mid-roll ads, and instantly our ad revenue tripled. And from that point on, we made sure to make sure all of our videos were at least 8 minutes long so that we could add mid-roll ads. But again, similar to the frequency tip, you can't just make your videos longer for no reason. If you can't keep the video engaging for a full 8 minutes, then people will click out sooner and won't even get to the ads. So as long as you can keep an audience engaged for a full 8 minutes, you'll want to make sure your videos are at least 8 minutes long so that you can add ad breaks. And as you can see by my lifetime revenue, it's pretty obvious to see when I started doing mid-roll ads, so I'd say it was one of the biggest things we did to increase our AdSense revenue. But look at this spike right here. How did we do that? That is key number 5, and that is content is king. That big spike was due to one video, specifically our beginner with Red versus pro with SL2 video. And it's currently sitting at 12 million views, our highest viewed video, and has raked in over $35,000 in revenue on its own. That is the power of a viral video. And videos only go viral if the content falls into one of 3 categories, ideally all 3: relatable, relevant, and shareable. And this particular video hit on all 3 of those, which made people click on the thumbnail. Then once they clicked, they stuck around and watch the whole thing. And click-through rates and watch time are 2 of the most important metrics YouTube looks for to determine if they should show this video into other people's feeds. And that perpetual cycle of clicking, watching, and sharing triggers the YouTube algorithm and is what causes a YouTube video to go viral. And we talk about how to cater to the YouTube algorithms and how to come up with good content ideas more in depth in the course. But the point is, no matter how much you upload or how frequently you do it or how long each video is, if your video topics aren't enticing enough for people to click on and the content of the video isn't relatable enough and engaging enough for people to actually watch, then you'll never trigger the YouTube algorithms, you'll never get discovered in news feeds, you'll never have a viral video, which will significantly decrease your chances of exponentially growing your YouTube channel. So if there's one tip you take away from this video, this is the one. Content is king. And obviously you can't predict virality. Some videos will flop, some will take off. There's an element of luck to those big hitters, but the more videos you put out that follow that relatable, relevant, and shareable rule, the higher the likelihood is of one of those videos taking off. And again, in the course, we help you learn how to research and concept and structure video ideas to increase the chances of your videos getting seen and being successful. But moving on now to our last and final key factor, number 6, is consistent hard work. There's no way around it to get to the point where my channel is at right now. I had to work really hard for about 5 years, consistently creating high quality videos every month, sometimes every week. And that's an amount of work that frankly most people aren't willing to put in. But if you want to be successful at anything, not just YouTubing, you got to be willing to work a lot harder, a lot more consistently, over a lot longer period of time than most other people. Or else guess what? You'll just end up being as successful as the general population. So how bad do you want to succeed? Your work ethic and your consistency at that work ethic and your longevity at that pace will be your answer to yourself as to how bad you really want it. The equation is simple. The execution is kind of hard. When people ask me my advice on how to grow their income potential, I always say, as soon as I learned these 2 things, making money became really easy. Those 2 things are confidence and hard work. There is nothing special about my skills and my talents. I simply have more confidence in myself and work harder than most people. Personally, I hate talking to cameras. If you don't believe me, check out this clip from 2015 of me hating to have to talk to a camera as the introvert that I am.
And when you do time lapses, if you don't have clouds, you can't really tell that time is lapsing.
You can just feel how uncomfortable I am on camera. This is something that doesn't come natural to me, but I believed it was possible for me to get better at it, and I've worked really hard to get better at it. I'm still not great, but I've at least overcome my insecurities and have gained some confidence in doing it. So first, you got to believe it's even possible for you to succeed at something, and then you got to back that up with some hard work. And of course, working harder won't get you anywhere unless you learn how to work smarter. So make sure to join our course on learning how to work smarter and shorten your learning curve in half by applying all the things that I teach. That took me years to slowly learn myself, like how the YouTube algorithms work, what types of content have the greatest chances of succeeding on YouTube, my process for conceptualizing, researching, scripting, shooting, editing, creating engaging thumbnails, how and when to upload effectively, and most importantly, we show you how to actually profit from your YouTube efforts by teaching you not only how to grow your AdSense revenue, but also how to utilize traffic from your channel to open up multiple sources of revenue, including affiliate marketing, YouTube sponsorships, and selling your own digital and physical products. There's so much more to learn on the business side of fully utilizing a successful channel to maximize your income potential. So again, links in the description to check out our new 35 video mini course, YouTuber Pro, or again, it is included in the full 600 video course, Full-Time Filmmaker as well. But there you have it, folks. Those are my 6 key factors that led me to exponentially scale my AdSense and YouTube channel in general. Hopefully this was insightful for you. If it was, make sure to subscribe for more content just like this. And if you have any further questions for me, please let me know.